Okay, here's another UFO related. This is an ET contact dream and everything. Oh, I don't know. I was gonna say it, but anyway, as I was growing up, I have all these contacts, but I always disregarded them as dreams, bad dreams, and threw it away and never thought about it any longer. But this also happened during them contacts over and over and over and over and over again. There was a bunch of them. This psychological process being worked out in dream space of the ET contact, or triggered by the ET contact. And this is how it went. I go to sleep at night, Chatham, Park Ave, same house, late 70s, early 70s, all through the 70s, 80s, up to the 90s. But this is in the 70s. I have this dream. And I go to bed. I'm dreaming. And I'm across the street. Across the street is an empty lot. And at the other side of the empty lot is Indian Creek. Always lived near this creek. But I'd be at the other side of the empty lot playing with a hockey ball or a soccer ball, depending which was what I had at the time in the dream. But this time I had a hockey ball, which is hockey ball is hard, really hard, and orange, so you can see it in the snow. And we had that when we didn't want to use pucks, right? So anyway, in the dream, I'm at the other side of the empty lot. I got a hockey ball. I don't have a hockey stick, so I don't know what the hell. But anyway, I have it and I kick it, and it goes into, or we're playing baseball or something, or I was just batting the ball around, and it goes into the creek, not down the side of the creek, in the picker bushes and all the shrubs and picker. There's always picker bushes, right? I don't know what they're called, thorn bushes, and they hurt and they scratch you and they sting, and a son of a bitch when you get stung. So I'm like, oh, I gotta go get the ball. So I walk up to the creek's edge and I can see the ball inside the picker bushes. So I'm like, damn. I'm reaching in, and all of a sudden, as I'm reaching in to touch the ball, to get the ball, I'm like trying not to get stung, and my clothes are sticking to the thorns, and all of a sudden, I look up like this, and as I'm reaching in, I see a big eye in the sky. A big eye. Okay? And it's getting closer and getting bigger and bigger, and it's coming right at me. And I fucking freak. I gotta get my ball. So I reach in fast, I grab the ball, I pull it out, and I get stung, and I'm like, damn, right? And you see the blood, and I get stung, and I'm like, damn, that hurt, damn. And that means something. And so the eye's coming, and so I turn around, and I start running. And I'm running, and then I wake up. I'm panicking because I feel like I'm being hunted by the eye. I feel like a rabbit, and this eye is hunting me, and it's going to kill me. That's the feeling I'm having. So I'm freaking out. So that happens. That happened over and over and over. Okay? I'm reaching in. I get stung. The eye's coming. It feels like it's hunting me. I start running back home, and I'd wake up. And the ET would be coming through the roof, staring into my face. And then I'd panic attack, pass out, and forget about it in the morning. But I remember the dream, because I had the dream so many goddamn times. I remember the dream. For some reason, I can never remember the ET. But it happens so many times, you can start catching on. Anyway, as I dealt with my stuff in my head, psychological crap in my head, months later, the next year, I'd have the dream. I had the dream like 20 times, but then somewhere along the line, I would have more of the dream. So it was this, as I was dealing with the psychological contact in my brain of what's going on, as I dealt with it, I get more of the dream. Okay, so I'm in there, I reach in, get the hockey ball, get stung by the thorn, pull out, the eyes chasing me, feels like I'm being hunted, and I gotta run across this empty lot, across the road to get to my home, okay? And that was what I had to do. So eventually, I'm running, I'm scared, the eyes chasing me, and I get 3/4 of the way, and it feels like I can't run. It feels like I'm made of lead, and I can't run. It's like I can't run. I can't even barely move. And that happened, and then it goes on to I'm running, and all of a sudden I hear boom, boom, boom behind me. I look back behind me, and there's a Tyrannosaurus Rex. Boom, 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 coming to get me. And it's like 60 feet tall or something. I don't know. A T-Rex, like the dinosaur days. It's a T-Rex. I look back and it's going, rah, and his teeth and slobber and skin with bumps on it and colors, and it's like it's just gonna fucking grab me and scoop me up. And my fucking heart drops, and I wake up. It's like I accept death. Right? But then, this is going on over years, this dream. I'm in there reaching hockey ball, eyes coming, feels like I'm being hunted, I'm running home. T-Rex is chasing me. That happened like 1,000 times I had that dream. The next little step was, reach in, grab the hockey ball, eyes coming, chasing me. All of a sudden the T-Rex behind me with the eye. They're both fucking chasing me. But I'm running. And I'm not freezing up. I'm not freezing up inside, scared. And as I'm running, all of a sudden, I'm running on the dirt. And the dirt turns to rock. And I see fossilized footprints of the T-Rex in the rock. And I'm thinking, fossils in the rock, right? I go, follow the footprints. Just follow the footprints. I'm like, okay, I'm following. So I follow the footprints, but I'm still scared of what's happening. The real T-Rex is coming behind me. And he's supposed to be extinct, but it's coming behind me to kill me. And I'm following his fossilized footprints in front of me. Okay? This happens 100 times in the dreams. Every time I wake up, the ET's in front of me. I throw it off as a bad dream. So it's still going on year after year after year, these dreams. And so the next step is, I'm running, I'm following the footprints, and the footprints lead me to Sanskrit writing in the rock. Carved into the rock. Writing is Sanskrit. I guess, I'm assuming it's Sanskrit. It was it was like Egyptian, but different. And I go, I know this, I want to read this. But I couldn't read it. But I felt it, and it was me. All my shit, all that behind me is written. All this going on, this big drama in the dream, is written on this rock. Whoa. I wake up, ET's in my face, okay? So the next one, the next part of the dream, the next set of the dream, I'm running. I go through the hole, the ball, the eye, the T-Rex chasing me. Fossilized, follow the fossilized footprints to the Sanskrit writing. That's me. It's my story. But I can't read it. Move on. The T-Rex is going to kill you. So I run. And all of a sudden, boom. I'm running on a star chart. Star chart, you know? You know when you open up an astronomy book? One of those big astronomy books. And it's black and it has all the stars on it. And they're all aligned with the little names and everything. And I'm standing. And I look to the left and I look to there. And all of it in front of me. It's like I'm in another world. And it's all stars. And I'm standing on a page of the star chart. And all the lines and all the lines, there's all lines everywhere with the stars and little words. But I can't read them. But the most important thing was all the stuff, the words, most of the lines went to this one section. And I go, there. That's something. And I don't know, it's not like I felt like it was me, but the feeling didn't change from the writing to the star chart. So the writing in the star chart, the feeling didn't change. So I'm thinking, well, what does this mean? What does the star chart mean? I couldn't put stars to the ancient writing to me, but the feeling was there. Doesn't matter, I gotta go. So that was the next part of the dream. In 1993, I got the whole dream. Or 1990, I think it was 1991. 1990, 1991. So it took me from the 70s, 80s, and 90s of this reoccurring dream and me breaking the fear and learning to overcome this dream and get what the fuck all this is about. Let's carry on. So 20 years it took me to get through this. Some heavy shit. So I'm running. Ball, eye, T-Rex behind me. Run into fossilized footprints. Run into the Sanskrit. Run into the star chart. I run across the road and my home is right there. I run up the driveway. Alongside the house. I turned to come in the back door. You couldn't get in the front door. I ran up to the back door, up the steps, grabbed the screen door. The wooden door was behind it. Opened up the screen door, and on the wooden door is 3 stars. I open up the wooden door and jump in the thing. And boom! Finally! E.T.'s in my face when I wake up. Finally, I got the whole dream. Alright? 3 stars on my home. Put all the dream together, okay? Let's put the dream together. So, this is awesome. This is how I figured out what the aliens have to do with me. Here it is. I'm picking up a hockey ball. I get stung. In native culture, or other cultures too, but I know native because my native friend told me, said, if you get stung by a thorn or a bee, that means love. It loves you. And I'm like, oh. The eye coming at me as I get stung is love. But I'm total in fear. Why? Right? I run. All of a sudden, there's a T-Rex chasing me. The prehistoric past, ancient past. And the eye in the sky chasing me. T-Rex on the ground chasing me. Okay? They're both chasing me. The ancient past. The eye in the sky is the ETs hooking up to me as I'm laying in bed sleeping, dreaming all this. Get it? I'm reacting. My dreams are explaining it. As the ETs are coming to the house, from wherever they come from, they're coming to the house. I'm dreaming, an eye is coming to get me. I go into the dream. The T-Rex is my ancient past. Therefore, the ETs are my ancient past. But what? So hold on. I'm running. I follow fossilized footprints. I follow the footprints of the past. Okay? I'm following the footprints from the ancient past. My prehistoric past. Why do I say my? Because the footprints lead to me, my writing on the ground, an ancient fucking writing. And it's written into the ground, written into the earth. Like carved with a hammer and chisel in the rock on the ground. Pages of it, and it was all me. Then that leads to the star chart. The ETs, my ancient past, my soul. Where am I? That leads to the star chart. And the star chart says, this is where I'm from the ancient past, my soul, into this life now, rock hard on the earth. But I couldn't read the star chart. I didn't know. I couldn't understand the shit. But there's a lot of numbers here and a lot of lines going to this one area on the star chart. So I knew that is important. Okay? All this going on behind me, my ancient past and the ancient aliens, me. It's just my shit. It's about me. And the star chart's saying this is where the aliens are from. I don't know, I can't read it. Or I'm from this spot in the star chart. My spirit. Not the physical part, but I'm in this physical earth. Okay? Which means it's rock. Rock solid physical earth. I can't read it. I run across the road to my new home. I ran across the road to home. Physical home on the earth. My physical home on the earth. I run to the door, open up the screen door, and on the wooden door is 3 stars. 1 big one, 2 little ones. And I open the door and enter myself. My soul, my home. Get it? Now, your next question is, and mine was, where are the 3 stars located? Needless to say, I might as well do it here. Okay, so I wrote it down, and I have a way of meditating, which I was going to explain in a different series of dreams, but what the fuck I'm going to do now. This is 1990 now. Where I lay down and I chant when I'm feeling something. I chant in my head. What do the 3 stars mean? What do the 3 stars mean? And I meditate, and a voice comes out and gives me the answer. So I'm laying there. What are the 3 stars? What are the 3 stars? I'm chanting it in meditation, and all of a sudden the voice comes out. Orion's belt, and I'm like, what? Orion's belt? I thought Orion's belt was a whole series of stars, like 30 or so. So I don't know. So I get the astronomy book, and I look, Orion's belt. And it says in the index, the 3 stars of Orion's belt. I'm like, and I go on, and I'm like, holy shit. So I go, which star was closest to my home? And I changed that because there's stars, right? 3 stars, so they got to have planets around them, right? Like the Earth and the sun. So I asked, what star was my home at, the planet? I forgot the exact wording I said, but that's what I meant. So I asked, what planet is near the closest star? My planet, which is the closest star, satellite of the closest star. And I chanted that, and all of a sudden my spirit voice yelled back in my head, Epsilon. I'm like, what the fuck is an epsilon? It's an epsilon. I'm like, what the fuck? So I got it. I got the old thing out again. And the astronomy book, I looked up Orion's belt again, the same page, and I looked at the star, and it had an E, and like a writing of an E. So, and it had a writing of another one, and a writing of another one, and all the stars had a weird E and A or Z stuff like that. So I'm like, what epsilon? I go, what does the E mean? So I went to some part of the index in the astronomy magazine, and it gave you all the words. And E represented epsilon. So E was the center star for epsilon. And then I asked another question, and I said, where are the 3 stars located? And it said, not in Betelgeuse, not in Rigel or Betelgeuse. I'm like, what does that mean? And then I opened it up, and then I went back to the astronomy magazine, and whole Orion, Betelgeuse was at the top, or Rigel was at the top, and Betelgeuse was at the bottom, or vice versa. And mine, the 3 stars were in the center of Orion. I don't know, I'm just learning all this shit, okay? I got all this information from my spirit, from dreams, from the fucking ETs contacting me for 25 years or more of a reoccurring dream. I got all this at the conclusion of a 25-year reoccurring dream. Bam! Alright? It's how Einstein invents shit. Same thing, right? So I'm getting all this about my soul, where my soul's from, and why the ETs have been contacting me all my life. And this is the big answer. I'm freaking out. I'm freaking. So I can't believe I'm getting this information. I got more. I'm going to put in another video about this specific dream because I asked more questions about it. And I got visions. I got visions of what happened to the planet. What happened to Epsilon, the star, the center star in Orion's belt. I had visions of me being there. It goes on and on, but I got a couple minutes left in this video. So I'm going to cut it short, which this happened in 90. I'm still working up to 70s. But this started in the 70s and worked all the way to the 1990. So that's why I put it here, because it started here. And it makes for a cool video. So, just to let you know why I did that. And that is the dream. That's the heavy dream. That's the dream that explained everything to my soul. But I wanted to know all this shit. So well, every time I dreamt it, I wrote it down. Every time I dreamt it, I wrote it down. I fucking drilled my soul and I drilled my head. Even if I didn't get it at the time, I wrote it down so I'd have it. And I put it in a sacred place where I'd never lose it. And I always have it. And I could always understand what was going on. There was more dreams like this, and I'll give them to you. About the eye coming. Little ones. Little psychological side projects. Whatever it all meant, I don't know. But I can't put it here in this one. So I'll put it in some more coming up. So I spent about an hour in this car explaining some things. A couple more ET experiences. Awesome stuff. Love it. This is a lifer, man. This is a life moment when I figured this out about me. And I know other people. I don't know why other people can't get this stuff like this. Maybe they do. I don't know. But anyway, this is my shit. I'm telling you, this is how I know about the ET contacts and about my own soul. And that's how I came about it, where I'm from. And I know the ETs that are contacting me are called Orion. Orions. I guess they're called Orions. Then I asked, another question I asked was, no, that's different. Sorry. But anyway, there's so much I want to go. I can go on all day. But I gotta go now. I have to recharge the battery and put these videos up. Okay, guys, later. Awesome dream.